Chosen one, pause for a moment. This is not random. This is not coincidence. The angels have pushed this message into your path because your heart has been quietly asking, God, was I right? And the angels are answering you now, yes. You were right about God all along. You were right to believe that God was protecting you when everything felt like it was falling apart. You were right to believe that the closed doors were not rejection but redirection. You were right to believe that the silence was not abandonment but preparation. The angels say you carried a knowing inside you that others could not understand. While people around you were chasing noise, attention, and approval, you were chasing peace. While others laughed at faith, you leaned deeper into it. The angels saw it all. There were nights when you lay awake, staring at the ceiling, whispering prayers you did not even have words for. The angels were there. There were days when you felt alone in your beliefs, when people told you to be realistic, or stop overthinking. The angels were there. Every time you felt that pull in your spirit telling you, wait, don't move, don't trust this, hold back, pray first, that was not fear. That was divine guidance. Chosen one, you doubted yourself more than you doubted God. That is what hurt the most. You questioned your discernment. You wondered if you were imagining signs. You asked yourself if you were being too sensitive. The angels are saying your sensitivity was spiritual awareness. You sensed danger before it appeared. You sensed distance before betrayal happened. You sensed endings before people walked away. You sensed blessings before they arrived. The angels are confirming that God was sharpening your spirit. He was teaching you to hear Him in whispers, not just in miracles. Remember the times when something did not feel right, and you stepped back? The angels say that decision saved you from battles you never even saw. Remember when you felt led to cut off certain people even though it hurt? The angels say that separation was protection. Remember when you wanted to react, but something inside told you to stay silent? The angels say your silence allowed heaven to fight for you. Chosen one, you were never crazy. You were covered. The angels say there were conversations about you in rooms you were not present in, and you were protected. There were plans forming against you, and they failed. There were opportunities that looked good on the surface but carried hidden consequences, and they were removed before you stepped in. You thought you were losing. The angels say you were being shielded. You were right to believe that God was doing something bigger in your life, even when it felt slow. You were right to trust that delay had purpose. You were right to believe that pain was shaping you, not breaking you. The angels are saying something powerful now. What you felt spiritually is about to manifest physically. Clarity is coming. Truth is surfacing. Proof is unfolding. The angels are stepping forward now with urgency. You were right when you felt that shift. You were right when you sensed the distance. You were right when you felt God telling you, get ready. Something has been moving in the spiritual realm for weeks. You could feel it but could not explain it. Your sleep changed. Your emotions shifted. Old memories resurfaced. The angels say that was not random. That was preparation for elevation. Chosen one, you are not who you were 6 months ago. The angels say your spirit has matured. Your discernment has sharpened. Your patience has stretched. What once confused you now makes sense. What once tempted you no longer controls you. That growth is proof. The angels are revealing something deeper now. God allowed certain misunderstandings so He could isolate your faith. If everyone had agreed with you, you would have leaned on them instead of Him. If everyone had supported your vision, you would have trusted applause instead of obedience. So God let you stand alone. But you were never truly alone. The angels were stationed around you. When you cried in private, angels strengthened you. When you felt like sending that message, angels restrained you. When you wanted revenge, angels calmed your spirit. When you wanted to give up, angels whispered hope. Chosen one, this next season will feel different. The angels say you will not have to force things anymore. What belongs to you will move toward you. What is meant for you will recognize you. The struggle to be understood will fade because your results will speak. And here is the powerful shift. The same people who ignored your warnings may soon seek your wisdom. The same ones who doubted your obedience may ask how you stayed strong. The angels say respond with grace, not pride. Your confirmation is not for ego. It is for assignment. Because you were right about God, and now God is about to use you to confirm Him to others. Yes, chosen one, your story is becoming someone else's sign. The angels say there is favor attached to your name in this next chapter. Quiet favor, undeniable favor. You will walk into rooms and feel peace instead of pressure. You will make decisions without fear. You will sense clarity faster than confusion. Why? Because confirmation builds confidence. You no longer have to beg for signs. You no longer have to over-explain your faith. You no longer have to shrink your spiritual awareness. The angels are saying, step fully into who you are becoming. There is also a warning wrapped in this blessing. Do not return to what God pulled you from just because it feels familiar. Familiar is not always safe. The angels say your elevation requires separation from old patterns. You prayed for growth. You prayed for clarity. You prayed for confirmation. Now that it is arriving, do not step backward. Chosen one, heaven trusted you with insight before evidence. That means you are being prepared for greater responsibility. The angels say you will start discerning opportunities that others overlook. You will see traps before they are set. You will sense divine timing without anxiety. You have been asking, God, what now? The angels are answering, now you build with confidence. You will notice something different in the coming days. The fear that once tried to sit in your chest will not feel as strong. The confusion that once clouded your thoughts will not stay as long. The angels say your spirit has crossed into a new level of certainty. You survived what was meant to shake you. You stood firm when others folded. You kept believing when evidence was missing. That is strength the angels honor. Chosen one, do you remember when you almost went back to what God freed you from? The angels intervened. Do you remember when you almost accepted less than you prayed for? The angels delayed it. Do you remember when you thought the silence meant failure? The angels were finalizing details. Heaven does not rush destiny. The angels are revealing something powerful now. The reason the confirmation took time is because your faith had to grow roots, not just branches. If God had proven everything immediately, your faith would have depended on results. But now, your faith stands even before results appear. That is maturity. The angels say many people believe when they see, but you believed before you saw. That is why this confirmation carries weight. You trusted God in the dark. And now the light is approaching. There will be a moment soon, a conversation, an opportunity, a sudden shift, and you will feel it in your spirit. It will be familiar. The angels say it will feel like, I knew this was coming. That moment will be your physical evidence. Do not downplay it. Do not dismiss it. Do not act surprised. Stand in it boldly. Chosen one. The angels are also healing the part of you that felt foolish for trusting too deeply. You gave chances. You believed promises. You saw the good in people. And when things broke, you wondered if your faith made you naive. The angels say no. Your heart was pure. Your intentions were clean. Your trust was sincere. The betrayal was not proof that you were wrong. It was proof that not everyone could handle your loyalty. And now, because you stayed aligned, God is aligning the right people around you. The angels say divine connections are approaching. People who will not mock your faith but multiply it. People who will not compete with your light but protect it. This is not luck. This is alignment. Chosen one, your spiritual senses will continue to sharpen. You will feel peace faster. You will recognize red flags sooner. You will move with wisdom instead of impulse. The angels say this is what happens when confirmation meets obedience. But stay humble, stay prayerful, stay grateful. Because the confirmation is not the finish line. It is the starting signal. God confirmed you because He is about to elevate you. God affirmed you because He is about to assign you. God strengthened you because He is about to send you. And here is the final word the angels want you to carry. Never again doubt what God has already shown you. When your spirit warns you, listen. When your peace leaves, pause. When clarity comes, act. When God says wait, trust. You were right about Him before. You will be right about Him again. You thought some chapters were mistakes. Heaven calls them training. You thought some endings were losses. Heaven calls them protection. You thought some delays were punishment. Heaven calls them positioning. Chosen one, your life has not been random. The angels have been assigned to your journey with precision. Every setback built endurance. Every tear built depth. Every lonely night built spiritual strength. You kept showing up in prayer even when you felt unheard. The angels recorded it. You kept choosing integrity even when compromise looked easier. The angels honored it. You kept forgiving even when your heart was tired. The angels strengthened you. This is why the confirmation matters. Because now, when you step into what is next, you will not enter it desperate. You will enter it disciplined. You will not enter it insecure. You will enter it assured. You will not enter it doubting your discernment. You will enter it confident in your connection with God. The angels say something bold is about to happen. You will stop chasing validation. You will no longer need people to agree with what God showed you. You will no longer argue to prove you were right. You will no longer shrink when others question your faith. Silence will become your power. Peace will become your proof. Results will become your response. Chosen one, there is also restoration coming. The angels are healing the part of you that felt exhausted from always being the strong one. You carried faith for others while fighting private battles. You encouraged others while needing encouragement yourself. Heaven saw that. The angels say this next season will pour back into you. The strength you gave away will return multiplied. The support you offered will circle back. The love you extended will be returned in purity. Do not harden your heart because of what you endured. The angels warn you gently. Stay soft, but stay wise. Stay open, but stay discerning. Stay loving, but stay aligned. Because now you move with confirmation, not confusion. Chosen one, there will be moments very soon where you feel an unusual calm. Situations that once triggered anxiety will not shake you the same way. Conversations that once intimidated you will not silence you. Decisions that once overwhelmed you will feel clear. That is spiritual authority growing inside you. You are not the same person who started this journey. The angels say you have crossed a spiritual line. Doubt may knock, but it cannot live there anymore. Fear may whisper, but it cannot rule there anymore. Why? Because you have evidence in your spirit. You know what it feels like when God is guiding you. You know what it feels like when angels are protecting you. You know what it feels like when peace confirms a decision. That awareness is your advantage. Chosen one, the angels are smiling over you. Not because life has been easy, but because you remained faithful when it was not. Not because you were perfect, but because you were persistent. The angels say that cycle is breaking. Because now you know what it feels like when God confirms you. And once you experience that confirmation, you cannot unlearn it. Chosen one, something powerful is happening inside you. The need to prove yourself is fading. The need to explain yourself is dissolving. The need to chase people who misunderstand you is disappearing. Why? Because when heaven confirms you, earth's opinions lose their power. The angels say you are stepping into a season where your discernment will save you time. You will no longer invest years where you should invest moments. You will no longer pour energy into spaces that drain you. You will recognize quickly what aligns and what does not. That is growth. That is protection. That is elevation. There were seasons when you felt behind. You compared your journey to others. You wondered why their blessings seemed faster, louder, bigger. The angels say what was built quickly around them will not last like what is being built carefully within you. Your foundation is strong because it was tested. Chosen one, the angels are revealing this truth. You had to go through seasons where nobody clapped for you so you would learn to clap for yourself. You had to walk through quiet progress so you would stop depending on public praise. And now you move differently. You pray first. You listen longer. You react slower. You trust deeper. That is transformation. The angels are also preparing you for visibility. Yes, chosen one, the isolation had purpose, but it was not permanent. What God confirms privately, He often reveals publicly. Do not panic when attention increases. Do not shrink when recognition comes. Do not sabotage blessings because you are not used to receiving them. You prayed for this level. You grew for this level. You survived for this level. The angels say there is a divine confidence rising in you. It will show in the way you speak. It will show in the way you walk away from what no longer serves you. It will show in the way you choose peace over drama. And here is something the angels want you to hear clearly. The battle that once drained you will not have access to you again. Not because the world changed, but because you did. You learned boundaries. You learned discernment. You learned patience. You learned when to move and when to be still. That wisdom is your shield now. Chosen one, as you step into this confirmed season, remember humility. Remember gratitude. Remember the nights when you felt unsure. Let that memory keep you grounded while your life rises. Because it is rising. The angels say momentum is building. Quietly, steadily, powerfully. You will look back soon and realize this was the turning point. The moment you stopped doubting what God already made clear. Take one deep breath right now. The confusion is clearing. The doubt is fading. The alignment is happening. You were right about God all along. Now live like someone who knows they are guided, guarded, and chosen.